Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And that game against Sacramento, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Michael Jordan is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Noah. Then there's Pippen. And it's Rodman in at the power forward position. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George in the front court alongside Martin, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now Maxey, following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Maxey looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And he makes the first.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
And so he makes both from the line. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Philadelphia with the ball after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pippen, that shot off the mark. Excellent D there from George. Up top, Embiid. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Embiid. Outside Martin. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Kukoc against George. Kukoc dishes to Noah. Outside Pippen. Shoots over Oubre. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Maxey finds Oubre. Back to Maxey. Martin with a screen on Jordan. Maxey, no good.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And Noah with the slam.
And this is how aggressive Noah can be. When he senses an opportunity to finish it, he goes for it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The 76ers #1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Embiid sets the pick for Martin. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And that one misses. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to Martin. Here's Embiid. Covered by Noah. Fades away. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the defender.
Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Noah. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
He misses the free throw. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, The 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Good on the second free throw.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Now here is Martin. Hasn't made one yet. George against Rodman. George passes to Maxey. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Rodman.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for George. Gordon comes in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kelly Oubre. Then for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Noah. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dennis Rodman. The 76ers trail by 7. Lowry passes to Gordon. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Maxey. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Now Drummond. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. It's stolen by Smith. Lowry against Pippen. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Lowry. Can they get it? The layup missed.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's LaVine. And he just worked New York in that last game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities. on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
They've got Lowry, Abusele out there with Embiid, and there's Gordon, and it's Council in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Lowry kicks to Embiid. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Embiid's got 6.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, White. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Michael Jordan on the wing, defended by Gordon. Jordan can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
And that one drops for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Gordon with a screen on White. Lowry looking around. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Gordon against Jordan. Pass to Levine. Here's Kukoc. Jordan outside. And it's off from three-point range. Gordon against Jordan. Gordon kicks to Lowry. And here's Embiid. Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Chicago leading by 6. Jordan with it. Now defended by Embiid. And it goes down 2 points. Jordan's got 8 points.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Lowry. 3-pointer. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Jordan against Gordon. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
3-pointer, Lowry. It's Lowry again missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Dean passes to Jordan. And the layup falls. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
And and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Lowry has it in the corner. There's a good screen over Levine, and the basket by Lowry. He's got 8.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up your best moves. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. You're on the big screen. Everybody get down.
Teams changing it up here. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The 76ers in second.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They've put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Giddey. Outside Pippen. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
1:51 left to play in the first half. Maxey, no good. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Ball against Oubre. Rodman with the screen on Oubre. Ball. Paul George grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 9. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Rodman with the block.
Nasty defense from Rodman, part of his signature. I mean, he's really good at that end of the floor, and he can turn shots away, too.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Pippen against Martin. And here's George for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Rodman. Defended by George. Offensive rebound. Up top, Giddey. Covered by Oubre. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Twelve seconds left to play here in the half. Goes back up. Misses at the rim.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's Chicago leading by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Rodman is out there with Noah. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Ball, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. No good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The 76ers trail by 10. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Martin wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. Martin's got it back down to single digits for Philadelphia. Outside, Ball. And Jordan has it in the corner. Outside, Rodman. Back to Jordan. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
off an excellent season, putting up about 26 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Oubre kicks to George. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Yep, that one goes in there.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Jordan dishes to Noah. Jordan outside. From the baseline. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pippen outside. Driving inside. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Pippen's got 7 points.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Maxey against Ball. The 3. Maxey, no good. The Bulls leading by 11. Ball kicks to Pippen. Screen by Jordan. Pippen, no luck.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Oubre passes to Maxey. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Now Ball. To the inside. Outside for Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Oubre. Jordan's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 8. Maxey on the wing. 5 points in the game. Oubre outside. Embiid with a screen on Jordan. Oubre can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
On the wing, Rodman. Covered by Oubre. Jordan sets the pick for Rodman. Right side, Jordan. Over George. The Bulls with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Embiid is at the elbow. Maxey with it. Noah picks him up. Maxey, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Ball against Maxey. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Abusele comes in for Martin. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Yabusele passes to Lowry. 1:33 left in the third. Drummond with a screen on White. To the paint. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Setting up others and running the offense smoothly, that is what Lowry does.
.122 left in the third quarter. LaVine with it. To stop the drought. And again, Chicago. No good. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Lowry. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's LaVine. And there's the drive, and LaVine throws it down.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you got something going for yourself. I mean, LaVine showing that great burst.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Drummond. Kukoc with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 8. Pass to LaVine. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drummond with a screen on White. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Down low. And it's White missing. Outside Lowry. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Yabusele, Gordon out there with Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Edwards in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Back to Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 13. And here's Lowry. Embiid with a screen on Giddey. Outside Lowry. Not going to go that time. Good D by Jordan.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Levine. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
High post, Embiid. Inside, out to Edwards. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Gordon for three. Nailed from three-point land.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside, Kukoc. Outside, Levine puts up a deep three. And the Bulls, another three.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Lowry. Embiid with a screen on Giddey. Lowry kicks to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Levine sets the screen for Jordan. Pass to Buzelis. On the wing, Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. For three, Levine. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Gordon, the pass to Lowry. Fires from deep. Embiid, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
It's stolen by Edwards. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Now Embiid. Over Buzelis. Again, Embiid missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Edwards against Levine. Edwards, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Jordan. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Bulls lead by 16.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Martin's checked in for Yabusele. Paul George comes in for Edwards. Oubre's checked in for Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Embiid drops them both.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
On the wing, Rodman. Pippen for three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Ball, the pass to Rodman. And here is Jordan, covered by Oubre. A nice shot by Jordan.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
You know, I've really liked how aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Maxey against Ball. He gets it in there.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
The Bulls leading by 15. Left side, Ball. Outside for Pippen. On the wing, Rodman. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 5. At the elbow, it's Jordan. Now Pippen. From deep. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Maxey. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pit provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Michael Jordan.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Jackson. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Drummond with a screen on White. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Bulls.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Giddey with it. Pass to Levine. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Jordan.